About this, and actually a mod developer team actually commented on my video, the various artists I actually do. So they left this really long comment, and I just wanted to talk about this comment, explain everything in this comment, because it talks about a lot of stuff. It gives a lot of information that I think is very interesting. So this is what it says: we made 50 mods as a team. I made a few more, so I'll give some insight and clear up some things. In short, there are two things that make copyright an issue: a lack of enforcement and YouTube's broken copyright system. No, you're definitely not allowed to use copyrighted music in your mods. Okay, so I got this confused at first. I thought copyrighted music was allowed because it seemed like at a certain time in my YouTube career, every mod I played was filled with copyrighted music. I'm talking about Exit Music Redux. I think it was like After School that had a bunch of copyrighted music in it. Summertime. But there's something to note about all those mods is they did all get deleted. I know Exit Music and Summertime did, because they used copyrighted music. And then the longer explanation: the DDLC mods are too lazy to check the mods that come out, look into them. To be fair as well, I don't see how checking mods for copyright all day would be fun. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't want to check, but and it would probably be too hard to implement a bot that can check. Really, the only way that you could do is make a report system where you can just rat people, the material to check for copyright, so a lot of people can get away with it. Typically, you'll only get into trouble if you go on r/DDLC mods. Usually they'll have some picture of something, and that's kind of their thumbnail, kind of like a YouTube thumbnail. You usually want to make it look interesting and cool, so people will want to download and play your mod. If it's a copyrighted image, you do not own it, then they're going to be really strict on it, and you can get your mod removed. For example, MC Before Rewind was a mod filled to the brim with copyrighted assets. I should look this up. Yeah, and it has a bunch of copyrighted material. No action was taken until they pointed it out to the mods a month later. And it was very easy for the mods to slip under the radar. The moderators simply just don't know all the time something has copyrighted assets. So I guess that makes sense as well, how they can't tell what's copyrighted and what's not. It's just they have to kind of just guess, I guess. Well, I don't think they guess, that would make sense. Also, absolutely, can you get your mod banned for music too? In fact, it's more common for that to be the issue than art. It's what happened to Exit Music and the reason that the mod is banned. Yeah, I heard something about Exit Music getting banned. I didn't know that, but I didn't know what they really meant by that because I played it anyways. I don't know if I got it on like archive list or something, but I did play it and I got copyright claims, and then I ended up quitting the mod because I got sick of copyright claims, the broken YouTube copyright system. Additionally, the reason that you think that any music is allowed more an issue with YouTube's copyright, that's with DDMC copyright rules. That also is partially due to their lack of enforcement. The general rule is also that covers are fair game in mods. If you make them yourself, which you may still get flagged by YouTube. For example, we uploaded a playthrough of this World of Infinite Choices in our channel, and it got falsely copyrighted for using a song that is in the public domain because UMG made a entirely separate remastered 80 years later. UMG can go screw themselves, by the way. Additionally, a cover of a song from Dreams of Literature got copyright claimed for being a cover of another song. Like, I never played this mod, so I don't know what song they're talking about. But yeah, so it seems like YouTube is being a lot more strict about it, obviously, because they have bots that can check for copyright, so they can check, but DDLC modding does not have it, so they have to manually review or have people report. Okay, and this next part is saying, I was complaining about the copyrighted music, and I gently opened the door 1 and 2. I don't ever remember there being copyrighted music in that mod. I mean, maybe there was. all I know is I got age restricted the one time, and then I ended up deleting the video. And then, yeah, that was kind of a sad day for me. I don't even understand why they age restricted me. It makes no sense. They age restricted me for another video as well, and it was literally an educational video, and it just makes me pretty infuriated right there that YouTube just age restricts my videos for kind of no reason. Well, I don't understand why. It's like not following YouTube community guideline rule number 3. But still, why? It's a meme. It's a video game. The closest we ever had to anything copyrighted is a cover of JoJo and Minecraft song, as well as the NFL ear rape. Thought those were all not copyrighted. You play DDLC, you have the soundtrack in the background. I'm not gonna Dan Salvado over here isn't gonna go and strike my channel. That isn't something that they're gonna do, and I don't think a big game developer really cares that you use their soundtrack in your video. So if someone is gonna go and try to delete your entire channel or mod because you used their soundtrack that was not copyrighted, well, then that's pretty stupid, and I think it's a pretty fair use to me. You didn't say anything about it, so I'm gonna use it fair and square. Okay, so this next one is talking about how avoid getting copyright claims on YouTube for play mods is to play the more recent mods because they are less likely to have copyrighted music in it. That's definitely something I'm gonna have to keep in mind, because I don't want to get a copyright claim and have to remove all of my audio again. I had to remove the entire audio because I don't even want to talk about it. There's a lot to explain, but pretty much I had to delete all of the audio, and it was just dead silence the entire video. And then also it could be copyright claimed because of the cover. I didn't know that, so I'm definitely going to keep that in mind as well. And YouTube will not copyright images, since YouTube doesn't really have a system in place for that. Yeah, I don't think they even really care if you use copyrighted images. I saw this video that was talking about how it's okay to use brand logos. I know it says things like, this thing is copyrighted, and like the Nike logo, but I'm pretty sure you can still use the Nike logo and just any brand logo. You see people using the YouTube logo all the time. You think YouTube's just gonna go over here and, oh, you used our logo, we're deleting your video because of copyright. I don't think they really care about that, because it's not like that. They don't. That's pretty stupid if they did. And the mods of DDLC modding, there's a lot of mods right there. They usually give you a 2-week warning to replace the copyrighted content, to remove it and get it all settled. But one of their mods, Donkey Kong Deluxe, got removed without a warning. They found it on the DDLC ban mod list. Imagine that really sucks right there. Just they didn't say anything, or I don't know how they contact. I don't know if they email or they comment on your post, or how exactly they contact you. But it would really suck if you just couldn't see that and then just, oh, your mod's banned. There's nothing you can do about it. You just did all that work for nothing. Well, have a nice day. Inversely, I think I did get a 2-week warning for violating IP guidelines on the brown circle, which was fixed. The brown circle, I played that mod. What's so copyrighted about that? I remember I played that mod because I was like, let's see YouTube demonetize this video, because they were demonetizing every video I posted. And the Pink Eyes was given a warning for one of its songs around 15 months after it was released, and wasn't fixed for a whole month. It didn't get banned. So yeah, you gotta replace the assets, whether it is before you post or it gets taken down or in a new post. Hope some of this helps. Yes, it did help. Thank you for commenting this, and this did really help. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.